Every year, 695,000 Americans die from heart disease. That is one death every 45 seconds. And most of them were doing exactly what their doctors told them to do: eating less red meat, cooking with vegetable oil, avoiding butter. I know this because I was there when they arrived. I held their charts, I reviewed their diets, and again I saw the same pattern. People who had done everything right, dying of the very disease they were trying to prevent. One man changed me permanently. 52 years old, a teacher, cooked every meal at home from scratch. His arteries were more damaged than patients I had seen who smoked for 30 years. When I traced it back, the one thing nobody had ever questioned was the oil in his pan. The bottle with the heart symbol on the label, the one his own doctor recommended 15 years ago. If that bottle is in your kitchen right now, stay with me. If you're new to this channel, I am Dr. Ryan Carter. I have spent 7 years working in emergency medicine. I started this channel because the healthcare system never has enough time to tell you what I am about to tell you right now, so let us get into it. His name was Daniel, a careful, health-conscious man who did everything the system asked. He switched to canola oil in his 30s because his GP said saturated fat was dangerous. Every dinner, every breakfast, every meal cooked in that bottle for 20 years. When Daniel arrived in my emergency room, his LAD, the left anterior descending artery, the main blood vessel feeding your heart, was 80% blocked. We call that artery the widowmaker for a reason. Most people with that level of blockage never make it to the hospital. Daniel made it. Barely. His inflammation markers, blood tests measuring irritation inside artery walls, were among the highest I had seen in a non-smoker in 7 years. I reviewed everything he ate. Nothing stood out as obviously harmful. Low-processed food, home cooking, vegetables every day. But every single meal had been cooked in seed oil for 2 decades. The system failed Daniel before he even walked into my emergency room. His GP never questioned the oil. His checkups never flagged the inflammation. Nobody connected the dots between what was in his pan and what was happening inside his arteries. Daniel is not rare. He is the pattern I see every single month. And the one thing nobody ever investigates is the cooking oil. Here is exactly what is happening inside your body when you cook with these oils. Think of your arteries like the copper pipes running through a brand new house. Smooth inside, nothing sticking, blood flows without resistance. Now imagine pouring a mildly corrosive liquid through those pipes every single day. Nothing dramatic happens at first. The damage is invisible and slow. But over years, the pipe walls roughen, corrode, and begin to collect debris. That is seed oil in your bloodstream. That is what the research is showing us. Canola, sunflower, soybean, corn, cottonseed, and generic vegetable oil. So these are all seed oils. They are not traditional fats. They did not exist in human diets before the 1900s. They are extracted from seeds using industrial processes involving extreme heat. Chemical solvents like hexane, a compound also found in gasoline, and deodorization at temperatures that would destroy most food. Before the bottle reaches your shelf, the oil is already chemically damaged. When you heat it in a pan, the damage accelerates. These oils produce compounds called aldehydes, toxic molecules that enter your bloodstream with every meal cooked at high heat. Your body does this. That causes direct oxidative damage to the lining of your arteries. And if you cook with these oils every single day for 10 years, the result is chronic low-grade inflammation of your arterial walls, the precise biological foundation of heart disease. A landmark study published in the British Medical Journal tracked over 450,000 people across 18 countries. Higher seed oil consumption was directly linked to increased cardiovascular mortality, not reduced. Increased, despite being the oil recommended by public health campaigns for 50 years. The recommendation was built on incomplete science, and generations of people followed it faithfully, while heart disease remained the #1 killer on Earth. Short pause. I removed every seed oil from my kitchen 4 years ago. Canola gone, sunflower gone, corn oil gone, every bottle. Same week, I replaced them with butter and ghee for high-heat cooking and extra virgin olive oil for cold use only. Ghee is clarified butter, the milk proteins removed, leaving only pure, stable fat that does not oxidize under heat. 8 weeks later, I retested my own CRP, C-reactive protein, a blood marker that measures systemic inflammation. It had dropped from 2.8 to 0.9. The clinical threshold for elevated is 1.0. I had gone from above it to below it in 8 weeks from one change. Nothing else in my diet shifted. Daniel Dotted, my 52-year-old patient, made the same switch during his cardiac rehabilitation program. At his 6-month follow-up, his inflammation markers had normalized for the first time in years. His cardiologist documented it as one of the most significant dietary-driven recoveries she had seen. He told me he wished someone had shown him that bottle 20 years earlier. So here is exactly what I would do starting this weekend. Go to your kitchen right now and pull out every oil bottle. If the label reads canola, soybean, sunflower, corn, vegetable, safflower, or cottonseed, remove it from your home today. These oils have no safe role in a kitchen that values heart health, regardless of what the front label claims. Replace high-heat cooking with butter, ghee, or avocado oil. These fats are chemically stable at cooking temperatures, meaning they do not break down into the toxic compounds that seed oils produce under heat. Butter costs less than premium vegetable oil. This change saves money, not spends it. For cold use, dressings, dipping, drizzling, use extra virgin olive oil only. Never heat extra virgin olive oil past medium. Its protective compounds degrade above 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold use is where every research benefit is actually measured. Now learn the hidden names, because seed oils are in almost every packaged product on the shelf. Look for the words vegetable shortening, partially hydrogenated oil, or any of the oil names above in the ingredient list. They appear in crackers, granola bars, salad dressings, sauces, restaurant food, and almost every takeaway container on the market. Read the ingredient list, not just the nutrition label on the front. If a seed oil appears in the first 5 ingredients, that product is actively inflammatory regardless of what the packaging promises. One kitchen audit this weekend. That is the entire ask. Remove the oils, replace with stable fats, learn the 6 names to avoid on labels, no gym membership, no prescription, no expensive program, just a different bottle in the same pan. I really hope this helped you. If it did, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Before you go, if there is a topic you would like me to cover or a problem you would like help with, leave a comment below. I read every comment and use your suggestions to decide what to create next. Let me know what video you would like to see, and it might be featured in my next upload. It is completely free and it helps this channel reach more people who need this information. I will see you in the next one.